Hello everyone, and welcome to my first ever video, which was not supposed to come out this early, so I am very sorry for the corny iMovie introduction. Anyway, I hope you are all doing well, and I hope you have time to go ahead and play Animal Crossing and try out the new update that came a day and a half early and took us all by surprise. I had a completely different idea planned that I'm gonna do for my next video probably, because once I updated the game, I was starting to record those ideas and I just realized that there were so many new things going on. And so many things that took me by surprise that completely stopped me on my tracks, and I just thought I'd put together a little video of things that I noticed in the Animal Crossing update that are gonna be the biggest consumers of time, bells, and Nook Mile points to enjoy all the new features to the fullest extent. I am also doing a giveaway in this video if it gets any views, so stay tuned to find out how you can enter. It's really simple, and I plan on announcing the two winners after my video has been up for 24 hours, so come back to this video tomorrow and check the comment section on Friday the 5th to see if you won. So the first thing is pretty simple, but it's something that completely didn't cross my mind when I imagined this happening, but the roost does not just open randomly. You do not just show up and it's there. You have to go to the museum and talk to Blathers, and he's gonna tell you that you need to go find Brewster yourself. So in order to do that, you get to go ahead and take a ride on Captain's boat, and the first island that he's gonna take you to is at least supposed to be the island that has Brewster on it. So it's pretty simple. You just have to take that boat ride and Brewster will be on the island, and then you have to talk to him, leave, and be sure to go back and tell Blathers that you did talk to him, and after that it's going to take 2 days to open. So it won't open that day, of course, because Brewster's not there. The next day the museum's going to be under construction, and then the following day is when the museum opens back up and the roost will be in there with Brewster. So that takes 2 days from when you find Brewster. Now, the biggest thing for me was realizing how massive the Nook Miles program was going to be in this. I knew that we were going to need a bunch of points to get all the different updates, such as the fence customization, the camera pro editor, all of those things. But I had no idea how many items were going to be released under there. I counted 30. I could be wrong, but there's about at least 30 new items that are available through Nook Mile points specifically. So unless you trade with people or get something in giveaways or spend a bajillion bells on Nookazon or something, you're gonna have to order them all with your points, which is gonna add up really quickly. I found a video by Diana Daisies, I believe, an Animal Crossing streamer, and she found out this information that all the items as well as all the updates through the Nook Miles program is going to total to about 89,000 Nook Mile points. So I'm going to link her video down below. She has the tweet that has all the information broken down in there. So that's 89,000 Nook Miles, not including if you want doubles of items. And some of these items, of course, you're probably going to want more than one of, such as the flower bed or maybe the gazebo, plaza items, or the street lamps, and these items seem to be more expensive than the last one. Like the curved street lamp is double the points of the normal street lamp, so getting those is going to add up really quickly. And as we know, you could only get 5 items at a time, and there are so many new items. There's at least 30, so if you want to get just at least one of everything, that's going to be 6 days of remembering to keep going to the Nook stop and ordering 5 items every day. So I just thought I would throw that in the video. Sometimes I forget to do daily things such as ordering things on the online Nook shop or on the Nook stop for Nook Mile points. Then that's a whole day lost. So be sure to remember to keep checking the Nook stop and ordering as many items as you can to go ahead and build your collection quickly. Now, when I saw the colors of the plaza items that I had, I wasn't really the biggest fan, and I was hoping that these were going to be some of the items that would be customizable by Cyrus and Reese, the little married llama couple. In the direct, it showed that on Harv's Island, they were one of the little stalls that were there, and they are able to customize. It looked like they customized items that you got through the Nook stop. So you know how the Nook stop has different colors of items depending on what your airport color is. Those are customizable. So like the lighthouse comes in different colors. So I'm really hoping that these new items also do the same thing. And that's when I thought, oh, I need to go to Harv's Island. So I go to Harv's Island. I bring over, I think I brought 1 million just in case, because I wasn't sure how many stands there were going to be. I head in, and it turns out that it costs 100,000 bells per stall. I've done 2 so far, and they were both the same price, so I think they're all 100,000 bells, and I counted 7, but I'm afraid that I might be wrong, so I'm gonna say 7 or 8. There's 7 or 8 stalls total. I'm pretty sure it's 7, but that means you're gonna need at least 700,000 or 800,000 bells to get everyone on Harv's Island for the little marketplace area he has set up. So that's a lot of bells on top of the new items that are going to be coming out and expanding the storage. So that's actually what the giveaway is going to be about. I am offering 800,000 bells to 2 people who watch this video. In order to enter, you just need to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment what you're looking forward to the most with the little marketplace area that Harv has set up on his island. Like, who are you looking forward to the most? Whoever it is, let me know what you're excited for and why. And those are the 3 things you need to do. By 24 hours, I'll be announcing the winners. Another thing about Harv's Island that I didn't realize is you could only buy 1 stand at a time, and then it's going to be constructed and finished the next day. So that means if I counted correctly, and there's 7 stalls, it's going to take at least 7 days. So if you're not a fan of time traveling and you don't plan on doing that, I would say it might be a good idea to plan out who you want first, like absolute first, so you could have access to them right away, because the other ones you're going to have to wait until the end of the week. So I would say order which ones are most important to you and get those out of the way first. I don't know why I thought you would be able to just buy all of them at once, but that was something that definitely took me by surprise, so I thought I would bring that up as well. Another place to check for new items, I mean, of course Nook's Cranny, but I noticed that most days I have new items on the online Nook shop. Check the Nook shop app on your phone, or go to the Nook stop in resident services and go to the online Nook shop there. If you go to the big special goods button, the top few items are where I found new items. Of course, it's not in this recording, these are just old items, but the day before I got a castle wall, and that was 56,000 bells. It seems like a lot of these new items might end up being really expensive, especially some of the bigger items used to construct things, so that's just going to be another place where your bells are going to end up going. Also, don't forget to scroll to the bottom of the special goods and see if there's a new KK song. Also, I believe that you could only use Captain to get to a mystery island once a day. So for another 1,000 Nook Miles per day, you could get to a mystery island. Now, I'm adding this to the list because I noticed a handful of DIYs that will need some of the new vines and plants that show up on the mystery islands. I went to one and I got a DIY of a cool looking vine lamp, and it uses 5 vines. And I went around the island and took all the weeds and all the vines and all the bushes that I could, and I took everything. There wasn't really too much on this first island, and I only got 10 vines, so I could only make like 2 of those lamps or 1 of them and have a few left over for putting them on my island or needing them for something else. So I would say keep an eye out for some DIYs that you end up getting and seeing if any of the food ones or any of the new plant ones, probably some of the plant ones involve some plants that you could only get on the mystery island. I'm gonna try planting the weeds that I got and see if they repopulate on my island. I'm not sure if it'll work, but if it does, I'll let you know, and that would be a nice way to get more of those. But for now, we're kind of just stuck getting as many as we can for the island, and the first island doesn't really produce too much, at least it didn't for me. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And if you have the time and the Nook Mile points for it, I would check out a mystery island a day to see what you could find and collect any usables that you may need to make some of these new items. Now, the last quick thing I want to talk about is the froggy chair, because there's already an article out. I'm going to link the article down below, but there's an article already on how to get the froggy chair, and thank goodness there are multiple ways. There are some people who found it in Nook's Cranny, but that seems to be pretty uncommon. A lot of people have found the froggy chair through Red, so if you want to get Red first on Harv's Island so you have him there all the time and want to keep checking for those rare items, you might find it there. Someone got it from Wispy, the little ghost, popping balloons. There's more ways detailed in the article, so I'll have that link. But I was just so excited for the froggy chair, and I'm just so glad that there's so many different ways to get it. I usually have really bad luck finding like less common items or DIYs, so if I get my hands on them, maybe I'll just buy a bunch and do another giveaway of just giving away a bunch of froggy chairs. So let me know if you're interested in that, and I'll let you know if I end up getting my hands on that chair. Now I'm going to do a really quick rundown of things that you're going to have to do each day, because a lot of these new items and new features are going to take several days to pan out. So we already know that the roost is going to take 2 days to open when you first find Brewster. That's no biggie. Harv's Island, that's going to take at least 7 or maybe 8, because technically on the 8th day you'll have the last one open to finish Harv's Island's little marketplace that he has going, and that's going to take 700,000 bells. Again, tune in for the giveaway, and like, subscribe, comment what you're looking forward to the most on Harv's Island in order for a chance to win, and maybe you could just have that all paid off. Wouldn't that be lovely? So that's something that you could do each day, and remember to pick which one would be most important to you to start off with, especially if you're not time traveling, because it's going to take a long time to get them all unlocked. Remember to check the Nook Stop each day and the online Nook Shop and look for new items and look for new KK music, and you could only get 5 items from there each day, as well as through the Nook Miles program. Check a mystery island each day to get new weeds and vines and plants that you may need or want to place around your island. Oh, and don't forget to dig up and look for gyroids and plant them back in the ground and water them. And they should be whole gyroids the next day. So that's another thing to keep a lookout for each day. Lots of daily activities, which is fun, which is really, really fun. Honestly, it's going to take a lot of time. I'm glad that this is going to like extend the playtime of this game in order to get everything that you want and, you know, unlock everything. It's going to make it a lot more fun to play and not get tired of super quickly, but it is going to be a lot of work, a lot of Nook Miles, and a lot of bells. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope to see you at my next video.